Takedown with me, Georgia. Now there's a distinctly Caribbean flavour to Takedown this month as we celebrate a week of very special events to kickstart the launch of our theatrical release, the cricket-themed Fire in Babylon, from the producers of the award-winning Last King of Scotland and One Day in September. So this evening we're coming at you from the Ritzy Picture House, where an exclusive screening of the flick plus a Q&A session will be beamed live via satellite to over 50 cinemas across the UK. So earlier in the week we held the European premiere of the film in the prestigious Odeon Leicester Square, where our roving reporter Ice was perfectly placed to bring you this news.
So here I am on the red, gold and green carpet for the European premiere of Fire in Babylon. I'm going to have a chat to some of the cricket players. I'm also going to see if I can chat to some celebrities as well.
I'm just a small part because it was a great West Indies team. I'm just playing a small part with my interview. The most pleasing thing about it though is that some English people decide to do this about West Indies cricket.
So what are you most looking forward to about watching?
Oh, come on. I mean, it was fantastic. It's 15 years of the best cricket you're ever likely to see. I don't ever think it's going to be repeated again because it was a time when people were really hungry for sport, you know. Times have changed, but guess what? We've got some wonderful memories. So check out Fire in Babylon.
It's my era. It's back in the 60s and 70s where you walk 10 feet tall when these guys were playing.
So did this team inspire you?
Well, I mean, a pretty incredible force to be reckoned with. I'm glad I'm playing at the moment. I didn't play against them, that is for sure. So it's an honour and a privilege to come here and have a look at see what they've done.
I heard it's not just all about cricket. Even if you're not into the sport, you will love it. The politics, the music and everything about it. So hopefully it'll be interesting, yeah.
That's it from me tonight. I've learnt a lot about cricket, so it's back to you, Georgia.
And here I am with legendary Windies players themselves, Gordon Greenidge and Colin Croft. Looking back, was it always a dream to play for the West Indies?
Well, of course, if you played in the West Indies in the 60s, 70s and 80s, there was football, there was basketball, there was everything else, but I think you wanted to play cricket because it basically was the only game played, organised.
The team that played in the 70s and 80s would have stood out way above the present-day teams, or any team really we would have mentioned in today's cricket.
Have you got a greatest memory of your time that's documented in the film?
For me, is when I suppose you had Michael Holding, Andy Roberts, myself and Joel Garner. We were called the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which was just about 1979, 80, 81, maybe that 18 months of when we were at the top, really top of our game.
What advice would you give to those hoping to achieve some kind of your record-breaking greatness, the youngsters out there?
Well, prepare well. If you fail to prepare, then you will prepare to fail.
If you don't put in the work, I don't think you're going to get the gains. So the effort has to be there. But also, I don't think you should ask or need a trainer or a coach to tell you to do this. If this is your life, you need to train and put the effort into it.
Okay, so dedication and preparation are the words of wisdom from the greats behind the film. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. So now that's over. Get it? It's time for this month's home entertainment releases. So first up, we make a break for the border in The Last Rites of Ransom Pride, where hardened cowgirl Lizzie Flowers is determined to bring back the body of her ex-lover to Texas after he's brutally gunned down in Mexico. Starring country giants Chris Christopherson and Dwight Yoakam, this is one movie that you're going to want to set your rifle sights on. When a priest learns about his father's mysterious death, he travels to a desolate village to find out more. Psalm 21 is one of those films that you're not going to want to miss. In one of the most revealing and well-made documentaries of recent years, The Carter is an eye-opening and fascinating look at the rockstar lifestyle of celebrated rapper Lil Wayne, to the brink of self-destruction and back again.
I just record, man. Whatever, whenever, wherever, it doesn't matter.
I face that flower, and I taste that flower, and I take that flower.
It was a lot of fun.
That's cool. I'm here making buku money.
Miracle It's in Anna is a gripping war epic focusing on the famous Buffalo Soldiers, a 15,000-strong division of African-American soldiers serving in Italy during the Second World War. Directed by legendary filmmaker Spike Lee and featuring an all-star cast, Miracle It's in Anna is a gripping, thrilling movie featuring big-budget battles.
I'm gonna get you home.
And as always, check us out on Facebook for the latest info, news and competitions. So that's all we've got time for this month, unfortunately. And if you're still not convinced of the pure genius that is Fire in Babylon, have a listen to these messages from our celebrity chums. They should set you straight.
Well, it's funny, apart from anything else. Moving and funny, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
The film? Oh, of course it was fascinating to bring back memories. Yes, indeed.
I know my dad followed all the stories, so to actually see it beat for beat and see all those amazing characters talking about it, and it was beautifully made. Great film.
I think it's going to be an Oscar runner, this. Oh, I really think it, and I really hope it is. But it's got everything going for it to be a yeah. I can see the little gold man now.
It's terrific. It's absolutely terrific. It's interesting about cricket, but it's bigger than cricket. It's about a whole battle, a war. It's really exciting, and I think good for the whole audience, not just cricketers, but it's a real exciting drama.